Hi guys, welcome back to Future Dimensions 360. As you know, in our last tutorial we had learned about useRef hook. So in today's tutorial we will be moving forward to useEffect hook. We will be needing that. Let's go back to our example and I'll try to rerun the browser. You guys can see in my console there is one current that is appearing, and in that the value is undefined. If I'll click on that, the current is appearing later on, but initially the value is undefined. If I'll not bring your attention here, you guys will never understand it. But we want you to understand this thing. Why? Because it's very important to understand. So let's go ahead to our box. You guys can see the any kind of code that is available inside the function body. That block code will be executed first. After that, the block that is available in the return function, that will be executed after that one. This is the behavior of React. If in case you don't know about the behavior and rendering priorities of React, you can go back to my React.js series. There we had explained each and everything in terms of functional component as well and class component as well. You can go on and learn that one. But just simply and easily, I'll tell you, like in case of React functional component, there is a method named as useEffect from hooks update. This method allows you to run your code after running the return method. Either it's declared on top of return method or after return method, that doesn't matter. But the code that is available inside this block of useEffect function, that is actually hook function, that will always be executed after the rendering of your UI or the return method. So this function takes a function or anonymous function as a first parameter, and the second parameter is actually a dependency array. Dependency array is nothing but just a list of variable that you will be passing and letting React to know that if there is any change in that variable, let's say my variable name is x value or position, you can say. So I will say if the position is changed, the value of the position is changed, then you have to rerun this function. So the first parameter will be executed again if the second list of any parameter or any variable from the list of second parameter had changed in their value. So simply I will just pass this console.log from here inside my useEffect hook. Now this method will be executed. First this line will be executed, then these lines will be executed, and at the end these lines will be executed. The priority of useEffect hook is lower than return method in terms of execution. If I will go back to my browser, I will reload it. You guys can see now current contains mesh. There is no undefined here. Why we did this is because we want you to have knowledge about it, because we will be performing certain operations on our meshes in terms of movements, in terms of position changes, rotations or animations. So we don't want you to encounter any kind of error in terms of undefined. Like let's say your mesh or your reference for your mesh is undefined and you start performing an operation that's not feasible, you will be encountering errors. So make sure that your reference is set up properly first, and inside useEffect you will be performing certain sort of operations later on. Let's go back to our documentation. If I will move forward in my useEffect hook, simply it's a function that will be called in each frame if I don't pass any dependency array. Dependency array is nothing but just a watchdog that will watch each variable available inside that array. If there is any change in the variable, let's say the v is a variable, so if the value of v is changed, this function or this line inside the function will be executed again. Cleanup is a function that cleanup is simply the return method inside the method that you will be passing to your useEffect, that will return a method as well that will be used as cleanup function. In that one you can clean up, let's say if in that component you are using any kind of interval that you had set it up or set timeout, you can clean those kind of values. Simply each and everything we had explained in our hook series, you can go on and check useEffect hook, you can understand. useLayoutEffect hook is a type of useEffect hook. It's similar to useEffect hook, but that the priority of useLayout hook is more than the return function. So first useLayoutEffect hook is executed, then return function is executing in case you are using useLayoutEffect hook. Okay, so I'll not be using that. we will be using the useEffect hook mostly. In case you need it, you can go on to that. I hope you guys did understand it. In case of any question, any query, you can see our React hook series and you can comment us and reach us in our mailbox as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Until then, take care and goodbye.